Amish country right now, and we're getting ready to go take a hike. And we have some Amish that are on the horse and buggy, and some that are on bicycles. Alright, hello everybody. Today is May 27, 2023, and today we are in Bainbridge, Ohio, and we're going to do the Barrett's Rim Trailhead. Alright, Jenny?
今天又来登山了. Yes.
Alright, let's go. Alright. And this is the Arc of Appalachia Preserve System, the Highlands Nature Sanctuary, and we are going to go on the Barrett's Rim Trailhead, open dawn to dusk, no overnight parking. And they do have two trails here. One is called the Round Top Trail, and it goes that way. But today we are going to go and we're going to do the Barrett's Rim Trail, which is 2.5 miles long. And they do have a sign here that tells you about the actual trail. And this one does say, caution, dangerous cliff country, hike at your own risk, keep children close. And they also want you to protect the wildflowers, connect with nature, create sanctuary. And this is the starting point for Barrett's Rim Trail. And they do not want any animals, it looks like, to be on the trail. And we just had another hiker go by, and he said it is the most beautiful thing that he's ever seen. So, yep, all right.
First time like us.
And first time like us on this particular trail.
Yes.
And starting off on this trail, one thing I notice is as soon as you walk in, the temperature is cooler. You're surrounded by the wonderful trees, the beautiful scenery. But it is actual warm day today, and very peaceful as soon as you walk in. A nice, cool trail so far. And as you come through the narrow path, it opens up nicely into a huge field.
Look at these.
And they have some flowers here.
Actually smells so good.
Smells so good, Jenny says.
Very good.
And this is the open field so far. And we come from that little path over there, that little trail. And I'm quite amazed that it opened up so much already. And today Jenny did bring her walking stick, her gloves. She got her right shoes on. I decided to go with the shoes only. And she also has her hat. And Barrett's Rim Trail is 2.5 moderate loop, a mostly level trail with one short descent and ascent. The trail follows the Rocky Fork Creek along the base of a vertical rock wall. The area is often referred to as the jewel of the Rocky Fork Gorge. And after the open field, this is your view, which it narrows down. And you have a lot more trees surrounding you now. And they have a little sign that says Barrett's Rim Trail, and then it also says return to Trailhead. They do have a few trails that go out and around, but it should lead you right back to the main path of the Barrett's Rim Trail. And this is a wonderful view of the actual trees here on the Barrett Trail. And so far, absolutely beautiful. Very peaceful. And the wind is starting to blow a little bit. And really feels like you're deep in the forest for sure. But you do have a peaceful setting to enjoy. And the trail starts going downward, and it does tell you that there is a little slope or two, but so far not too bad. And they do have these little metal signs out here to let you know that you're actually on the right path.
I missed that one.
You missed that one? Yeah. And they do have a wooden plank here. Sometimes these things become very slippery, especially after it's rained, so you got to be careful on those. And one thing about this trail is you are elevated pretty high up, so you definitely need to be careful. One slip could cause some problems for sure. And you do have water flowing below you. And the sound with the trees and the birds and a little bit of wind makes it a wonderful trail to be on. And this is a rock formation on the trail. And we're getting ready to go around a little loop, and then we're going to head down closer to the water. And on the trail they do have some concrete steps here. Makes it a little bit easier getting down to the water. And they also have a handrail if you actually need to use a handrail. And we were up on top of the rock formation, and we walked around and came down a little slope, and now we are beside the rock formation. Very beautiful here. And it sounds like some kids are having a very good time close to the water. And this is the path that we've taken down the hillside. It leads you right beside the actual rock wall. And we were all the way up top there. And now we're going to go underneath the rock wall. And I must say the path here is a little bit more treacherous, but not too bad. And there's a little opening here along the rock wall.
Look at these in the between.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try to get a little closer so you can see
yeah.
a little bit more detail.
Look at that. Look at it. 像是那个 pencil.
Almost looks like a pencil, yeah. And this is the rock wall once you made your way down the path.
Make sure you look up.
And you got to make sure you look up or you could miss it. But this is pretty good size, so I doubt you would.
Wow, look at this.
And being here in person, it is absolutely beautiful. And I'll try to get you a little closer view of the rock overhang. And the more you go on the path, the more and more stunning it becomes. And there is Jenny for a reference. I can see you.
Like his faces, it looks like. Doesn't that look like a face?
And this is the side of the rock wall. And looks like a couple pieces could actually just fall down on you, so you got to be careful. And this is in between some of rock that has actually fell off the main wall.
Look at that between.
And as you continue along the pathway, you have some rock that has fallen and the actual rock wall, which makes it a little narrow to get through. And this is the view once you make it through. And this is the way we have been walking on the trail. And there's a nice little rock overhang. And you actually have a few of those rock overhangs that you have to walk under. And as you continue on the path, the rock wall basically stays with you on the trail. And this is what we are seeing along the rock wall. And this is the view in which we've been walking, coming this direction here. And one thing I must say about this trail, you have to be careful on the trail. You could slip easily, and that's a hillside there. And sometimes the view of the actual rock wall takes your eyes off the trail, and you could get in a little trouble. So you just got to be very careful. But the view, I would say stop and then look, and should be okay. And this is a view of some of the trees out here on the trailhead. You don't want to miss the trees because of the rock wall, because they are beautiful as well. Yeah, you got 3 trees here going against the rock wall. And we're coming up to a little wooden bridge. Very cute bridge.
Yeah, I never seen it a pathway.
Yeah. And I'm going to say they need this here, especially when the water starts flowing,
Oh, yes.
because you wouldn't be able to pass through.
Ooh. It has a lot of water.
And this reminds us of the Three Sisters, another local trail in the area. And the path keeps winding upward and downward, and this is our view in which we're going to be walking forward.
Yeah. This is a lot bigger than you say.
Yeah. And this is a very unique looking tree. Stunning for sure. And this is a huge rock overhang that goes directly over the path. And you have about 4 or 5 of these so far that you actually go under. Yeah, it goes in. Yeah. And the rock overhang goes inward. Might be hard to tell on camera, but goes pretty far back in there. And it reminds us of a wave at a beach.
It is.
How it goes in
Yeah.
and out.
You can tell here, baby. Here. Woo.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
And you do have a little water running off the hillside. And it looks as if we're going to have an opening of water flow up ahead on the trail. And along the way of the trail, you come across a little bit of water flow,
That is something I never seen.
which is very peaceful because you're in between the rock face on this side and this side. The water echoes as you're standing here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, ain't it? And they have another bridge to cross. And it's another half-rail bridge, which I find to be interesting. But the bridge is definitely needed as you cross the creek bed.
You know what they do not have in this trail?
What's that?
Bench.
One thing they do not have on this trail, Jenny has noticed, is a bench, which is true. Have not seen any benches lately. Somebody might be getting tired, not sure.
That was a sign.
And another little sign to let you know you're in the right location. I was getting a little concerned, but
It's a little difficult here.
it's a little difficult, you know, but overall, wonderful. And now we're going up a little incline, which on the signs it does tell you there are some inclines and declines. And it's not the best view, but way down there is where the water was flowing, and we were just there. And we had to take a trail all the way back around this direction and up a pretty good size incline. And I'm waiting on Jenny Sue, who cleaned her nose. Cut! Yeah, we probably will.
I don't know.
And we have a tree here, and it kind of reminds me of a reindeer.
That's a wide nose.
Yeah, we got a little nose, maybe a little eye here.
I think more like
Yeah.
a donkey.
Kind of looks like a donkey too. Yeah. And we have to cross a little creek bed here. And you always want to be careful when you're crossing on rocks like this. They can be very slippery. But this is the way the trail takes us. All right. One thing about this actual trail, you are secluded deep within the woods. Some people may not like that, but
We don't mind.
we don't mind. But I did bring some bear spray, pepper spray. Got a little pocket knife. But, and you do have a few people here and there that you actually see. And we've made our way back to the sign that tells you that this direction is Barrett's Rim Trail, which is where we went.
Oh.
And then return to Trailhead, which is where we're going. And this is a 2.5 mile loop trail.
Let's try this one.
I like loop trails for sure. And that was Barrett's Rim Trail. And now we're headed back out to the open field. And as you continue walking back to the parking lot, that is the field that opens up. And we are entering back into the parking lot. There are about 3 or 4 other people here when we first got here. And we are the last ones to come out. All right, that was Barrett's Rim Trail. Hope you enjoyed that. We really enjoyed getting out. It's 2.5 mile loop, so it wasn't too bad. All right, Jenny?
We try to hit every trail around this area. Hope we can make it.
Yeah, we'll try. All right. Yeah, all right. So if you don't mind, please subscribe, leave comments, ring the bell, whatever you'd like to do there. And most of all, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.